With sad news, and that is that Herman Cain, longtime businessman, former CEO of Godfather Pizza, and of course, Republican presidential candidate in 2012, in the 2012 race, has died at the age of 74. His death confirmed by his Twitter account. We should note that he was diagnosed with COVID following his attendance, and that is a picture there, at a Trump campaign rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma, a couple of weeks back. This just confirmed by Herman Cain's own Twitter account the death of the longtime businessman as well as Republican presidential candidate Herman Cain.
He was only 74 years old. Let's read this tweet and keep it up on the screen. This is, again, his official account. Quote, "You're never ready for the kind of news we are grappling with this morning, but we have no choice but to seek and find God's strength and comfort to deal." Our thoughts are with his family, but of course today. And Jim, again, as you said, quite a successful businessman, quite a career leading Godfather Pizza. He started his career back in the mid-'70s, working at Coca-Cola. He went on to Pillsbury, went on to Burger King, became president of the National Restaurant Association. And then, of course, I think so many came to know him when he did run for president back in 2011 in the 2012 campaign. Of course, during that, he penned his memoir, This is Herman Cain, My Journey to the White House. Again, a supporter of the president who went to that rally on June 20th, Jim.
He did. And we should note a trailblazer as a black executive in this country. Yes. Chairman and CEO of Godfather's Pizza, went on to be the president of the National Restaurant Association, the son of a domestic worker and a janitor who went on to achieve enormous success. But of course, another American of those more than 150,000 who now lost their lives to COVID. Joe Johns, a remarkable life, and notable, must be noted, that he apparently was infected at a Trump campaign rally in Tulsa. Is that right?
Well, we don't know, but we do know that he went to that Trump rally in Tulsa, and we also know that there were numerous people, some Secret Service agents, a couple staffers, I think, here at the White House, who were found to be positive for coronavirus. And right around that timeline, that's when, not long after, he showed up at the hospital. And also important to say that Herman Cain had recovered from cancer previously, which made him a high-risk individual should he be exposed to coronavirus. And you're right, a really remarkable life. He was also a Federal Reserve official, a very colorful character, and having covered a little bit of his presidential campaign, albeit briefly, he really stuck out as one of the more colorful and interesting, certainly African Americans, to ever seek the top job over here at the White House. Back to you.
Thanks, Joe Johns at the White House there. Herman Cain dead at the age of 74. Well, the coronavirus pandemic has now led to the worst quarterly economic drop in U.S. history, as recorded. The economy shrinking 32.9%, a third. And now a group of 13 CEOs from the biggest names in travel are urging the president and Congress to act to secure more and faster testing. That is the key to reopening the economy. The group writing in a letter, testing enables reopening, testing enables rehiring, testing enables recovery. With me now is one of the CEOs who signed that letter, Jonathan Tisch. He is chairman and CEO of Loews Hotels. Mr. Tisch, thanks so much for taking the time this morning.
Jim, thank you for having me. And if I may just have a personal note of reflection, when Herman Cain was president of the National Restaurant Association, I was chair of the American Hotel and Lodging Association. We worked together for many, many years. And just a first-class individual who loved our industry and loved supporting the men and women who are, in today's world, attempting to still make a living in travel and tourism.
No question. I'm glad you shared that. Thank you, Mr. Tisch.